Hey everyone, P. Rich from Hatch Boys here. So it's 2 days till Christmas. Yeah, I got a list of Christmas movies that I always enjoy watching around Christmas time, and one new one. I happened to watch it uh, the other day, and I really enjoyed it, so I threw it on the list. What's that, Gus? Oh my God, you should see Gus. He's dressed up like fucking Rudolph. He's going to a Christmas party. Are you and Buck going to meet at the Christmas party and fuck? You told me to fuck off. Well, that reminds me of this morning at breakfast. The lunch lady's like, "Do you have any moral fiber?" I was like, "Listen, bitch, I'm a serial killer." Anyways, yeah, so starting off, we'll go with Jack Frost, 1997. Not the Michael Keaton movie. No, not that one. The horror movie. Okay, so Jack Frost, 1997, directed by Michael Cooney, starring Shannon Elizabeth Scott. Oof, she is a babe. Um, you probably know her from American Pie movies. She's in 13 Ghosts, Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back. She's been in a bunch of stuff. She was pretty big in the early 90s or late 90s, and then big in the early 2000s. What I was gonna say. So anyways, Scott McDonald's Jack Frost, uh, Christopher Alport as Sheriff Sam. So the synopsis is basically goes like this: Jack Frost is a 1997 direct-to-video black comedy slasher film. I couldn't tell it was direct-to-video, right? You just couldn't tell by how fucking bad it is. Anyways, written and directed by Michael Cooney, it takes place in the fictional town of Snow Mountain. Even the name of the town's fucking dumb, too. Where on the week before Christmas, a prison truck carrying the prisoner Jack Frost, played by Scott McDonald, to his execution, crashes into a genetics truck. The genetic material caused Jack's body to mutate and fuse. With the snow on the ground, Jack is presumed dead and his body melts away. But is Jack really dead? Is he? I don't know. uh, and he comes back as a killer snowman to take revenge on the town and the sheriff. Yeah, Sheriff Sam. Oh man, it's just it's so bad. It's like one of those movies that are so fucking bad. It's good. You gotta watch it if you just want to have a fun time watching a movie. Yeah, it's so cheesy. Just watch this. You'll laugh your ass off. And if you're a pothead, you'll love it because it's so fucking ridiculous and funny. Anyways, what I liked, the premise is good. All right. They just executed it poorly. I guess it's a dark comedy, right? So I mean, well, obviously you can't take this seriously at all, but if you were to make it like a serious movie, you could. You could. Just don't show Jack Frost as a snowman as much. I don't know. Even then, it's still like, what the fuck? But the idea, like, of him, like a genetics truck crashing, and then he gets mutated by the genetics. Like it's not that bad of a concept, but anyways, it just fell short and sucks. Um, yeah, this movie's basically like a car crash. You can't but help to look at it when you drive by it. Like it's just, anyways. So I also did like Shannon Elizabeth, and her death scene was so epic. Oh man. I don't know if I should go into the details about it. No, I won't, just in case people haven't seen it yet. But anyways, I also like the prologue at the first of the film when the man is telling that kid the story of Jack Frost. It's like so morbid. It's funny, and just the way the kid's voice is going with it, it's funny. Um, and I also like one other kill, when that bully named Billy, Jack pushes in front of the sleigh and his head gets fucking decapitated off. It's like it's so fucking dumb. It's like really, really, his head's gonna fucking fly off. I don't know, but it's just funny. It's funny and it didn't look too bad. Uh, what I didn't like, basically the whole fucking movie. Alright. The shitty, cheesy uh, jokes and the puns, like the one-liners. It's just none of it like landed at all, man. It's just so fucking stupid. And then I guess I'm not really ruining it a whole lot if I just say what happens, but um, the sheriff's son, what's his name? But anyways, his son's like, yeah, Sam is his son. Yeah, that's his son's name, Sam. But when when the sheriff gives Jack Frost these cookies and he's like starts melting away, like he's like actually like burning away. His face is like all like melting. Anyways, but his dad is like, "What did you put in those?" And the kid's like, "Antifreeze, so you wouldn't get cold." And I was just like waiting for the audience to be like laugh and then take a pause and then the audience go, oh, like a full moment there. Like it's just, oh man, so cheesy but funny. All right, do I got anything else to say about this piece of shit movie? um, no, we're good. Oh yeah, there's just one other thing I wanted to mention. It's so fucking stupid. Um, when the deputies like driving on the highway and you see fucking Jack Frost holding a stop sign and the guy actually fucking stops and he's like, "Who put this here?" Ugh. And it's just so fucking dumb. And then Jack Frost gets in the car. So you see a fucking snowman drive over this guy. It's like the dumbest fucking thing ever. It's so funny. It's fucking dumb. Oh man, it's so dumb. It's fucking funny. It's priceless. Anyways, I had to share that with you all. Yeah, that is definitely the worst kill. Well, one of them. There's some pretty bad ones in here. Um, all right, so moving on to Better Watch Out 2016. I actually don't mind this movie. I mean, there is some shitty things in this movie. It's not overall that bad though. Oh yeah, I forgot to rate Jack Frost and do I recommend it? Like I said, yeah, it's worth a watch just to laugh at it. If you just want a movie to have a good time and laugh at, watch Jack Frost. And I give that. movie of four. Yeah. So Better Watch Out, 2016. It was titled Safe Neighborhood. Okay. Sucks, I think. I'm glad they changed it to Better Watch Out. It sounds a lot better. Yeah. Um, so it's a psychological horror film directed by Chris Peckover. At Christmas time, we follow a young girl named Ashley who is babysitting for the Lerners, their 12-year-old son Luke. She must defend herself and the young boy when unwelcome intruders announce their arrival. So this was a $3 million budget, and I think it only made $188,000, which wasn't good at all. But I mean, like, this movie is good and bad. Like, I mean, you don't really see the twist coming. I won't ruin it for anybody. I'm not doing a full review on these movies. I'm just giving you the synopsis and then talk a little bit about it, and then just give you a rating. So it's like a real short kind of review, I guess I could say. Um, yeah, so the kills, there isn't too many kills in this movie. I think there's only, what, three kills in this movie. Um, there was only one kill I only actually liked when the kid is, well, he's like a teenager and he's like, uh, Ashley's ex-boyfriend, no, not her ex-boyfriend, but her new boyfriend is like tied to a chair, and they say, well, there's a lot of references to Home Alone in this movie, but anyways, uh, they take the paint can and they go upstairs and tie it to the like banister thing, and then they throw the paint can off, and the guy's like basically like right in front of the stairs, and then the paint can comes and hits him in the face, fucking smokes, kills him. Um, but when they're talking about like, they're like, "Oh, it's so beautiful." His face exploded, but I doubt his face would explode. But it's a movie, right? So just take it with a grain of salt. And yeah, I'd say your face would get fucked up, but I don't think it would explode. But anyways, that was my favorite kill in the movie, and yeah, it's overly not that bad a movie. I recommend this movie. Yeah, for sure. What do I rate it as? I rated it a 6. Yeah, 6 out of 10. All right, now moving on to Bad Santa, 2003 black comedy, with Bobby. Oh shit, man, this movie, it's just too fucking funny. Uh, yeah. So it's Billy Bob Thornton, and he's a con man. Him and his little buddy, they every Christmas they dress up like Santa and Santa's little helper, and they go to department stores like malls, and yeah, he's like the mall Santa, right? And then on Christmas Eve they rob the stores and take the safe, all the money out of the safe. Um, so basically, in this movie, he's like a miserable bastard. He's like an alcoholic and hates his life, and he gets drunk all the time. And then he's doing his mall thing, like his con, and he's just doing real fucked up shit. Like he bangs this one girl in the dressing room, and yeah, John Ritter's in this, and Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac's the like the mall manager, and um, yeah, John Ritter. This movie was right before he died, so he's only in a little bit of it. Anyways, yeah, I love John Ritter. So uh, John Ritter's like working for Bernie Mac, but anyways, he overhears Billy Bob Thornton giving it to this one chick up the ass in the dressing room, and he's like, uh, just going on. He's like, "You're not gonna be able to shit right for a week." It's just hilarious. And then once John Ritter's like listening to what the fuck's going on, he goes back and tells Bernie Mac, and it's just like the way they executed it back and forth. It was hilarious. And Mac's like, "No, I can't fire him over that," but I don't know. It's just hilarious. If you haven't seen this movie, go watch it. It's fucking funny. You'll laugh your ass off. Part two wasn't too bad. It had its good moments too, but I like this one way better. Um, what else was I gonna say? So, anyways, um, Billy Bob Thornton meets up with this troubled little boy. He gets picked on all the time. Ermin Thurman is his name. Ermin Thurman. And so he's like, "Is your parents aren't home?" Or something like that. And he goes and stays at his house. His grandmother watches him, but she's like really old and sick, and she's never around to watch an Ermin Thurman. So Billy Bob, and the kid thinks he's like Santa. It's fucking hilarious. And then so he's living at this kid's house, and anyways, he's just drunk all the time, and the kid's always like, "Can I make you a sandwich? Can I fix you a sandwich?" And Billy Bob's like, "God damn, kid, what's with you fixing me fucking sandwiches all the time? Christ!" And it's just hilarious, man. Like his attitude in this movie, and just the way he is, it's fucking hilarious. And there's this one part I thought it was just funny as fuck. He's like in the food court eating his lunch, his salad. And he's like, this woman and her kid comes over, and he's like, "Jesus Christ, can't you see I'm on my fucking lunch break?" And it's like the piece of lettuce falling out of his mouth. I don't know. I just think it's fucking hilarious. I recommend this movie, and I give this movie an 8. Yeah, I laugh my ass off, and I usually watch it every Christmas. All right, moving on to number 9, Silent Night, 2012. They say it's like a remake to Silent Night, Deadly Night, but I don't get that at all. I don't. I really don't. Like, yeah, it's Santa dressed. It's like a killer who's dressed up like Santa Claus in this movie, but it's fucking badass, man. I really enjoy this movie. Um, he's on the loose on Christmas Eve, and he's basically just killing people for the fun of it. And Deputy Jordan goes AWOL. Deputy Aubrey, planning on spending Christmas Eve with her parents, is forced to fill in for the sheriff, Sheriff Cooper, played by Malcolm Mondale. Um, yeah, Malcolm Mondale's in this movie, and he's great. He's great in this movie. He's good in every movie. I like Malcolm Mondale. But anyways, yeah, great movie. This movie's great. I really enjoy it. Some crazy kills, man. Like this Santa Claus, most of them, he has an axe. He does have an axe in this one too, but very briefly, he has a blowtorch. He fucking sets people on fire and everything, man. It's fucking nuts. Like, and there's this is one of my favorite scenes in the whole movie. So it's like this prostitute, like call girl, is like screwing this one guy in this like shady ass motel place, and Anyways, so it ends up the guy is banging this call girl, ends up getting killed, and she like runs off, running away, and this Santa Claus, killer Santa, is like chasing after her. And then there's like a Christmas tree lot, and she's like going through it, but she's like getting lost because there's so many trees, and she's like thinks she got away from the killer Santa, but then he grabs her or whatever, and there's like a wood chipper for the Christmas trees. And he puts her in the fucking wood chipper, man. And I swear, man, this kill is just awesome. It's something like you never really see it, like ever. Like I thought it was fucking brilliant, man. I thought it was good. It was a great kill. And you just see her like fucking blood going everywhere, chunks of her flying out of it. It's great. Like Universal Soldier when Dolph Lundgren gets it. Anyways, yeah. Anything else about this movie? Real quick, just thinking. No, it's good. It's suspenseful. A lot of good kills. It's worth a watch. I recommend it. And I give this movie a 7 out of 10. All right. So what we got next? We got Reindeer Games with Ben Affleck. Oh man, and Charlize Theron. Oh man, such a great movie. Such a great movie. Um, yeah, this movie was released 2000. So Rudy, Ben Affleck, after assuming Nick Cassidy, played by James Frayne, his cellmate's death, Rudy decides to take Nick's identity, um, to get with Nick's girlfriend. He just wants to live like a normal new life with some pecan fucking pie. If you've seen this movie, you know what I'm referencing. That's all. That's all Rudy wants is pecan pie, and to live a normal, happy life. Um, so yeah, and live. Yeah, he just wants to be with Ashley, played by Charlize Theron. She's great. Oh man, she's hot and she's great. She's a great actress. I like her. But between them and happiness stands her crazy brother, Gabriel, played by Lieutenant Dan. No, by Gary Sins, Senses, and his deadly criminal posse. They use Rudy to take down a casino that Nick used to work at. So it's like a mistaken identity, right? Because Rudy's saying that he was Nick to get with Ashley, but yeah, it all goes to shit. Anyways, it's a great movie, man. Full suspense. It's like a great kind of action thriller movie. It's great. Oh, so many good parts in this movie, and just lines in this movie. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, 100%. Good actors too. Good cast. It's not overacting. It's good. Uh, and there's quite the twist in this movie as well. You don't see it coming. It's great. I really love this movie. Yeah, I recommend this movie, and I give it a 8. Yeah, 8 out of 10. All right. So we're going to take a quick little break, and then once we get back, we'll talk Tales from the Crypt all through the house. So yeah, a word from our sponsor. fucking schizo. What the fuck was that? That's our sponsor, Gus? Seriously? Cooking with a schizo? The fuck? He fucking. I don't want that guy cooking in my house, I tell you, when I get the fuck out of here. Oh my god. He burnt their fucking house down. What the fuck? Did they get him? Did they get the guy? The schizo? And they did. So he's locked up. Oh man, that's fucking funny. Alright, so moving on to my number 7, Tales from the Crypt, All Through the House. If you've never seen this short little Christmas horror movie, it's great. It's great. You gotta see it. Larry Drake is the killer Santa. He plays the killer Santa in this movie. If you don't know who Larry Drake is, he's Dr. Giggles, and he's in a couple other movies, but the most memorable ones for me is Dr. Giggles and what do you call it? The Dark Man movie, like Dark Man 1 and 2. He plays a good villain. But anyways, so this episode from season 1, episode 2. An axe murder Santa escapes from an asylum, and a greedy old woman makes the mistake of murdering her husband to collect his life insurance. It's so good. And she murders him with a fireplace poker. Oh man, it's funny. So she could be with her new lover and just collect on her husband's life insurance. I guess he's rich. But anyways, so she's like trying to dump his body, and this crazy maniac is on the loose, and she hears something. Anyways, so he like jumps out at her, and she's like, "Oh fuck!" And she locks herself in the house, and her little one's upstairs, and the kid's asleep, and then she's like, "I can't call the police because I just murdered my husband." But every time I watch this, I'm always like, why wouldn't you just like call the police and say that the escaped killer Santa Claus came to your house, which he is at her house, but like just say that he got it. I don't know. It's funny. It's funny one. It's a good episode. I'm not going to get into much more detail about it because this is just a short, like 20-minute, 30-minute like episode. Too bad they didn't make like a full like length movie on this because I think they had something here. It's great. I really enjoy it. If I recommend it, yeah. If I had to rate it, I would give it an 8 out of 10. So yeah, that's basically my list. So tomorrow we'll do 6 through 1, but tonight we just did 12 through 7. All right. So always well, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, everyone. Bye.